Welcome back to Anointed Lady TV. Welcome back to your number one channel for legit news on politics and many other koko wey dey play for inside this our green white green country so wey be Nigeria. And once again, we don come with breaking news, we don come with updates. Me get report for my table wey I need share give the general public. And the koko now be say one countryman wey dey go by the name Tobin James, he na the secretary of the Rivers State Ethnic Youth Leaders Coalition. And he don come outside dey strongly criticize the recent actions of the National Assembly. And he dey yarn say make the lawmakers take a long hard look at the decisions wey they don make so far and make dem check out the lasting impact wey the decisions wey dem make go get on future generations of this our green white green country wey be Nigeria. For years so Oga Tobin James dey express his deep disappointment and frustration with the conduct of those men wey dey in power. He now dey accuse them of neglecting their duty. In the yarn dey give them say they abandon their duty to serve the countrymen wey dem suppose to dey serve. This country person so wey dey go by the name Tobin James, wey be the secretary of the Rivers State Ethnic Youth Leaders Coalition, he no dey sound like person wey come to fight or person wey come to quarrel. Instead, Oga Tobin James dey sound like person wey dey true pained about wetin dey sup, person wey be say the matter dey true dey bother am. And with that kind levels now he come dey talk about his own point of view. Now he come dey talk how the thing be am for body, and according to how he take yarn, he say based on say they be children of the lawmakers, shame dey catch them to dey call the men of the National Assembly their fathers. And this powerful statement by Oga Tobin James dey mean say the legislators don fail in their fundamental responsibility to lead with integrity. And by referring to themselves as children of the lawmakers, that to say men be don already dey hold the lawmakers in high esteem. Men be don already plaster the lawmakers as parental figures. But now men dey feel betrayed, men dey feel disappointed sake of say the lawmakers no do well in the sight of generation wey dey look up to them for guidance. And men dey urge the lawmakers make dem engage in serious self-reflection. As a matter of fact, make dem revisit their conscience and make dem look into what they have done for inside we nation Nigeria, knowing fully well that their actions go last affect the next generation, the future leaders. And that na sake of say the young people of we generation are watching. They dey see how things dey play for inside we nation, and they go ultimately inherit the consequences of the decisions wey the lawmakers dey make today. Now this call to action by Oga Tobin James, wey be the secretary of the Rivers State Ethnic Youth Leaders Coalition, this call so na both a condemnation of current leadership and a challenge for lawmakers to correct their course. Make dem change their ways before the damage go become such wey men no go fit repair for inside we nation. And normally the things and things wey this country person dey yarn so e dey resonate with many country people. Many Nigerians now dey feel and dey believe the same thing. Many Nigerians know very well say the current political landscape don fail to meet the expectations of countrymen wey dem suppose to dey serve. Men elect men to enter office so that they go fit help men, but men now don enter office begin dey do things and things wey go hurt men wey elect them into office. And this emotional plea now from a prominent youth leader dey reflect the growing frustration among Nigerian youths regarding political leadership and governance. And as calls for good governance dey continue to dey circulate and discussions around am dey continue to dey intensify, that dey serve as a stark reminder to lawmakers of the responsibility wey dem dey bear, not just to their constituents but to the future generation wey go carry the weight of their decisions, whether good or bad. Now anyhow this matter be you for body, or if you be say you get contributions about this topic, so feel free make you drop am inside our comment section. Meanwhile, me still get another informate for my table wey I still need share give the general public. And the koko be say one constitutional lawyer wey dey go by the name Liborous Oshoma, for inside one interview wey this lawyer get with Tori people, he just calm down like this, break down the constitutional sections onto which men dey make reference to enter wey dey debate about executive powers and the emergency rule wey our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu plaster for Rivers State. The lawyer now come dey explain say normally section 305 of our constitution give our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the power to declare a state of emergency. But that section no give our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu power or whatsoever to come dey dissolve a state government. Now according to how the talk take come aside from the mouth of the lawyer, he said there is nothing in the constitution or whatsoever where they require the sitting governor to vacate office. And the declaration of a state of emergency, they allow the federal government to control security measures e dey allow federal government to impose movement restrictions, that is to plaster curfew for the state, and e dey allow the federal government to take other necessary steps to restore order. But e no mean say na the federal government na get supreme authority for inside the state. A declaration of state of emergency no invalidate the authority of the elected state government. Then the lawyer now come dey analyse section 305 of the Nigerian constitution. Im say particularly subsection 4 of section 305. Dat paragraph now, dat book of the law dey yarn say a state government alone no get power to declare state of emergency. Im gats get a 2/3 majority resolution from the House of Assembly. And even after a state governor don acquire all im need and im come last plaster a state of emergency for inside the state, the House of Assembly go still dey function. And subsection 4 of section 305 of Nigerian constitution dey give our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the power to issue a state of emergency proclamation if the governor fail to do so within a reasonable time. That is, if chaos now don come board for a state and the state governor no declare a state of emergency, the president of the nation gets the power to declare state of emergency on that state. But however, subsection 5 of section 305 of the constitution or any other section of the constitution no give the president authority to remove the governor or even dissolve the assembly. But even as the assembly was not dissolved and the governor of the state was not removed but suspended, the lawyer now dey yarn dey give the general public say our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even as he be president of this our green white green country, he no get right or whatsoever to suspend an elected governor. And normally, my good people, the constitutional lawyer and expert wey dey go by the name Liborius Oshoma, he no be the first person, and men dey believe say he no go be the last to yarn say the decision of our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is very much unconstitutional, illegal and undemocratic. But even as men dey kick against the decision, the presidency plus the All Progressive Congress, even the Attorney General of the Federation, inside don come outside dey yarn say the decision of our president is very much in line with the law. All im dey try to do na to make sure say there is stability and peace for inside Rivers State. Now anyhow this matter be you for body, or if you be say you get contributions about this very particular topic, so no let anybody or anything stop you. Feel free make it drop am inside our comment section. Once again, now we be Anointed Lady TV, and now we dey like give una legit news on politics and many other koko wey dey sup for inside this our green white green country, so maybe Nigeria. And if you be say you like this update and you go like to receive more, then sharply make you subscribe to this channel and make you put on the notification bell so that as we bring more legit they come your side, now go first receive the updates and go even get them sharp. Now me they come back with more updates, me they come back with more reports for you, my good people. Try make it no go anywhere.